Home with an 0-2 and a curve gets him looking, strike three. If he's going to get that pitch, could be a curve lands at the knees, back-to-back Ks on that curveball. 2 out. Faced here, level-headed with everything going against him, and now Beatty trying to make it pay, ripping a ball to the right field corner. Hernandez in to score. The right fielder Lopes, I think, put his hands up to save. Off the glove of Odom. Here comes Barnes from third, and the Dodgers lead 2-0. Third and one gone, and an 0-1. Hits it on the ground through a drawn infield for a base hit to left. And in comes Matt Beatty to make it 3-0. Homered on a fastball last night. He pulls a fastball into right center field here. Pollock will come in to score. The Dodgers lead 4-0 on a 2-out single from Cody Bellinger. He rocks and fires a 2-2 and gets him looking with a slider at the knee. A curve drops in for strike three, and Clayton Kershaw is tied with Don Drysdale for the second most strikeouts in franchise history. Seager rips one right field towards the corner and gone. The first one from Gilbo. He takes in the dirt and it gets by Odom. They lead it 5-1. Second time today they've scored on either a wild pitch or a pass ball, and got him to chase the slider, strike three. And Clayton Kershaw stands alone in second place in the Dodger all-time list for strikeouts, 2,487.
Here's the 1-2, and Bishop tried to check a swing. He went around.
0-2. He strikes out the side with a slider, finishing off all three hitters. Home with a payoff. Got him looking.
Seager the hitter. Lewis leads from first. Breaking ball.
Slider gets him swinging, and 10 strikeouts for Kershaw. Curve gets him swinging. Magnificent stuff from Clayton Kershaw tonight. 11 Ks over 7 innings for Kershaw. Bellinger now deep to right. Cody Bellinger for the second game in a row has gone deep. And the Dodgers lead it 6-1 on his 6th home run of the season. Got him swinging. Went back to the fastball, and that does it. Dodgers.
Going back to the Anaheim series, has there been anything in particular that's been different, or have you sort of just been sticking to what you felt you needed to do, and the results are just finally coming along?
Yeah, it's more sticking with the process, analyzing every at bat by not results and just kind of going off feel. And if the feel is off, then talking to the hitting coaches and discuss it. And it's a tough game, so it's not to get too up or down.
Is it hard not to press, knowing the season's so short and you're hitting on a 200 and whatever the case may be, and there's not a lot of time to turn things around?
Honestly, it's really not. I think in this instance where the team is so good, it definitely makes it a little easier. Obviously, I don't want to be hitting like this, but the team is going to have your back if you're not doing what you should be doing.
And what's it like watching Clayton do what he did today and really all season except for that one start?
Yeah, that was vintage Kershaw. It was cool watching from center field. I got to see how he was working, and honestly just standing out there for the most part. Yeah, it's fun to watch him, and he was on his A game today.
Did he look like the guy from maybe 2017?
Definitely, I think
Clayton,
so.
Great outing tonight with the 11 punch-outs, 19 swing and misses. You also are now second all-time in the franchise record for strikeouts, surpassing Don Drysdale. I know you're always saying that when you retire, you can look back on it, but what if anything, does that milestone mean for you?
Yeah, obviously very cool. Just to be a Dodger long enough to accomplish something like that is pretty special. And like you said, some of the names on that list, it's pretty cool to be a part of that. And yeah, someday I'll look back on it and think that's pretty cool. But for today, it was just a great start all the way around. Good game from the whole team, really, and it's good to get out of here with another win.
You tied it on a curveball. You surpassed it on a slider, and 2 out of every 3 of the pitches that you threw were your breaking ball. I mean, how much more confidence does it give you knowing that all of the pitches, your secondary stuff and your fastball, are working so well to get what you're trying to achieve?
Yeah, today it took a few innings to get my slider going. Really after Seager hit that homer, I tried to do some different things with it and finish it a little bit better, and it definitely got better as the game went on. And Curveball was pretty good throughout the whole day, which I was thankful for. Be able to throw strikes with it early, and a lot of guys were taking it, so I was kind of a free strike, and then able to bury a few at the end there for some strikeouts. So all in all, it was a good day, and feel good about it.
Back-to-back outings in which you've gone at least 7 innings. How gratifying is that to do, knowing that the bullpen had a lot of usage last night?
Yeah, that's our job. I know they threw a lot of innings last night, and it was good to give those guys a blow down there and just give them 2 to finish off today. So that's our job as a starter. Pick the other starters up when they have bad ones, and they'll do the same for you.
Thank you for your time, Clayton. Congratulations. David,
Thanks.
it almost seems like Clayton Kershaw is a bit of a renaissance man, continually reinventing himself. 11 punch-outs today. How impressive is it watching that as his manager from the dugout?
It was very impressive. He and Austin were in lockstep today. Obviously understanding where our pen was at. Not in terrible shape, but not in great shape. Just really the slider we talked about before the game, and that was a difference maker. He was able to strike it, shorten it. He used a curveball. The curveball usage was, up considerably today, and the fastball had life and didn't lose velocity, held his stuff through 7. So to get 7 innings from him, 11 punch, I think 1 walk, just phenomenal.
You had mentioned the slider and the curveball. I mean, this is a guy that threw 6 innings. 2 out of every 3 pitch was his secondary stuff, a breaking ball. Do you find that he's relying on that, not necessarily more, but also just having more confidence in all of them?
Yeah, I think that moving the fastball around, the slider, arm side, I think throwing the curveball a little bit more. Certainly it's, hitter, team dependent, but there's nothing to say that you can't still be on the attack using secondary pitches. I mean, he gets strike 1 as well as anybody in baseball, and he always has these hitters on the defensive. So today, a lot of good stuff.
You guys get things going offensively in the 3rd inning. I think Matt Beatty thought that he had struck out, but the home plate umpire thought otherwise, and then you start to capitalize against that mistake. I mean, how pleased are you with the way that kind of turned itself around, and also, the 4 walks there in the 5th inning?
It was great. Kike starts us off, then Barnesy with a really good walk, and then Beatty. I was going to appeal the foul tip and say that he struck out, didn't touch the ball, but it ended up working out. Some situational at-bats were great, and I just thought we looked over the baseball really well today, and to see Cody hit a ball in the right center gap for the base hit, and then also Homer, that was also good to see.
Is he turning a corner?
I think so. I think so. Just even the way he's carrying himself, after he does make an out or something, I think the body language for me is telling, and he's carrying himself the right way, which in turn I think allows things to turn a little bit quicker.
Kershaw, another really good start. He goes 7 innings. He strikes out 11 in a game where Cody Bellinger hits a home run, and the Dodgers win 6-1.
This was a ratio of pitches that we hadn't seen all of last year except for once. The fastball, a very low percentage, below 40%, but unbelievable slider and curveball today, and it kept Seattle off balance all day.
So they win 3 of 4, now come back home to take on the Rockies.
Yeah, hopefully they keep going with the offense. When they score 6+, they're undefeated. And if they get out early like they did today, support the starters, then you see the starting pitcher go deep into the game.
It was fun to watch today. Clayton Kershaw had everything working en route to those 11 strikeouts. He also moves past Don Drysdale into second by himself in Dodger history in strikeouts.